Okay, it's 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. This is Thursday, March the 14th. We have 2 weeks left in the first quarter of 2019. My goodness, it has flown by. I was always told the older you get, the faster that time flies. But it still seems to be a long day working this project of Fund Me 247. So I'm going to go over a lot of areas tonight. Those of you that are taking notes, have your notepad or WordPad open, or the old-fashioned, old-school way for us people in our 60s and above, have your pen or pencil and your yellow pad and get ready to take some notes. First and foremost, in the back office, you will see that we've taken down the arrows here. The new videos are done. We're going to be putting these videos up as fast as we can. If you click on the community tool chest, we have the videos that still have our old name. Use those videos, but please preface letting everyone know up front that we are Fund Me 247 and that everything is being changed over. For those of you that have not got a hold of people in your group, make sure you get a hold of the people in your group, have them log into their back office using the same username and password so they can get their new link. We will be sending out an email to all the members probably in the next 24 to 36 hours, letting everybody know. But people are busy. A lot of people will miss that email. So your mission as a leader and being here tonight is to make sure that you reach down to all the people that you brought in, have them reach down to the people that they brought in, and continue the connect all the way down so they can in turn share with people to go to the new link of fundme247.com. Make sure that they click and join our new Facebook page. A lot of questions that are being asked are answered in the Facebook page. That saves us admin a tremendous amount of time. We don't mind doing 3 ways and helping our groups or helping other people's groups, but it has become a burden because there's so many of us that we really can't answer questions anymore to where the answers are in the back office. And if you just do a little bit of homework or get into our Facebook page and become part of the chat where you will be able to ask these questions and get answers. You have a lot of like-minded people. There were some issues in Facebook because we switched it over to the Fund Me 247. And Facebook kind of flagged us a little bit, but we're working on getting that solved. Also, there are some people in certain areas in the United States where they were trying to sign up and they were getting some error codes. From my understanding is it has to do with propagation. It has to propagate because we switched over to Fund Me 247, which is showing up as a new business, even though we're an established business, and just changed the name. So that is being taken care of, and that should be resolved soon. As far as the payments in and payments out, the programmers are talking daily. They're in meetings with one of the admin that is overseeing it. We are moving at an accelerated rate, but we are at the mercy of the programmers, and we want to make sure they get everything right and test it on the API, because this is going to include around the world. So hopefully we'll have this up first part of next week, but if it takes a few extra days, please be patient. We're moving at an accelerated rate on a lot of areas. We're trying to do the best that we can. As far as the lead program, hooking up the leads from our lead source going into Rapid Funnel would cost an additional price, which we don't think that we're going to have put an extra burden on you. There would be two types of prices that would have to go up. So we're looking for a solution. The solution will probably be where you just purchase the leads and you then input the leads. There's plenty of training on how to accomplish that task in RapidFunnel. We will be getting the people who won the contest, will be getting their leads first part of next week and getting them to you, and we'll figure out a solution to how to help you get them into RapidFunnel as soon as possible. Now that just came up and we're trying to overcome that problem. As far as the V card, I'm going to be recording. I've done 12 recordings and I'm going to show you the PowerPoint tonight, and I'll do a Reader's Digest version of the PowerPoint so you can see it. If anybody has any recommendations, send them in to us, and I will record this probably tomorrow morning. I'll get it edited, and we'll be using it as right now. If you go to your back office, we've taken down the link and there's no video there. Once I get this recorded, we'll have the video back up and the little link will be there, so the video will be in the back office. So basically, we are using the older videos. We talked about this last Monday, and the common word is ASAP. As soon as possible, we're getting it up. So after 12 recordings, I kept adding things and tweaking things, and I think I have something that is the final answer that allow me to record it in the morning. Then when Russ feels better, he'll record it, and Mark has also recorded it, and we'll have 3 different versions up, and we'll have it to where you'll into the back office with the videos playing again until we get a professional video done. We will have a professional video done like the one that we had before. Once that is done, we will then turn it into the 20+ languages. And that'll probably take a week to 10 days. We also have some issues with the steps to success because they were pictures, actually, and we're getting new PowerPoints done for that. So when you go into the community tool chest, go ahead and use what's there as far as the steps to success, along with my goal setting 101 until we get those PowerPoints back and I'm able to re-record those 7 or 8 videos. What else? Let's see here. I think what I'm going to do at this time is show you the new PowerPoint. And this is for, what happened here? This is the new PowerPoint for FundMe 247. So this will be a Reader's Digest version, and then I'll record it, and this way everybody can see what all we have. So welcome to FundMe 247. We'll have the disclaimer. We'll talk about FundMe 247 being the future of funding. We fund projects globally, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We'll then talk about the 247 and how that translates to the 24/7 for both the FundMe and the FundMe to Infinity plan. We'll talk a little bit about the 30 billion. It's going to be 300 billion in 2025, or 10 times the growth. I've talked to a lot of people that are number crunchers, and they really believe that this 300 billion is probably going to be 500 billion by 2025. So we are in an upswing or catching a wave at the right time. Who can participate? We are going to be talking strictly about paying $58. $58 to join, which allows you the opportunity to join FundMe and FundMe to Infinity. Below the $58, there will be some type of writing that will say, for those of you that want to join FundMe only, click here. For those of you who want to join the FundMe only plan, click here. And when they click there, there'll be a chance for them to just pay $29. History has shown that if you have a $58 and $29 next to each other, along with the stats that we have so far, A high majority of the people will just pay the $29. We want to get away from the $29 unless it's a hardship case. A hardship case being somebody that's almost homeless or somebody overseas to where $29 is a life-changing proposition. And if they are in a situation, then if they're a hardship case, they'll be able to click on a link and then they'll see that it's $29. What we want to do is focus on the $58. By focusing on the $58, everybody's on the same page. We're talking about the same program, and it allows them to come in to the Fund Me and Fund Me to Infinity plan. And once they refer to, we all know what happens. I then have a slide talking about 85%, 95%, and 100. You'll see it over here. The 85, 95, 100% contributions. We'll go over that, how 25 of the 29 is returned, 29 of the is been earmarked for the Fund Me to Infinity, 28 of the 29 is returned, and 25 is given to 2 qualified members on $12.50 contributions in the Fund Me plan to launch the project. Then we will show here, refer to qualify in both the Fund Me and Fund Me to Infinity plan. Refer 4 to the Fund Me to Infinity and qualify for a 20% contribution bonus. And you also qualify to Infinity. And the 20% contribution is of course on your personals that you refer in. You refer 7 to the Fund Me to Infinity and you qualify for a 40% contribution bonus. We then talk about strategy, innovation, and automation. The strategy, it's a low introductory $58 contribution, one-time out-of-pocket fee, 2 funding platforms. You want to consistently focus on refer to, who refer to, rinse and repeat. Now this is for the everyday person that's never had any success in network marketing, which is a high percentage of people that we're going to be dealing with. There's many people that's never done network marketing. In the United States alone, there was 18 million people that were in network marketing in 2018. 18 million people. This is going to continue to grow worldwide. We talk about Fund Me 247 as a fully automated system. Every contribution and distribution is automatic in real time. No more chasing down contributions for projects. Auto upgrade with a follow me mode. An auto lock feature protects contributions to ensure auto tier upgrade. Of course, that's our auto lock in the back office. Contributions are made instantly into your wallet, and you do not have to sit there and figure out how much money you need to keep in your wallet to make sure that you get paid to the next tier. Everything is done for you. Then we show the visual. In this illustration, what happens if you refer to? You're in the middle. What happens if number 1 refers to? They're on the outer ring. What happens when you fill up a tier and what takes place? We all know this. Then we show the plan, the 5 tiers: silver, gold, emerald, diamond, and crown. And how much is paid out to the 2 people, and what that comes to, and all of this is paid back 100%. On the Earn to Infinity, you refer to qualify to upgrade to gold on the Fund Me plan and beyond. The Fund Me plan pays contributions on 2 generations. Fund Me to Infinity plan pays to infinity once you have 4 people that you have referred in your group. So if you enroll 2 at $58, you have both your FundMe quarterly platform and 28-day Infinity platform covered with contributions to spare. The quick homework is you're paid $25, you get $25, 2 $12.50 contributions. You paid in 29. Of that 29 you paid in, 25 is already given back, paying you into a silver tier. You get the $28. If you get 2 people divided into $7 over 4 weeks, but you get $43 back, so you have money to spare. The reason that we did this with the FundMe plan, the 2x2 cycler, is to get money back into the hands of folks who are less experienced in network marketing. They have a good feeling about themselves. They start to understand that if they put forth the effort, this will work. Then as they're bringing more people in at $58, imagine the possibilities of what's going to happen as they continue to cycle from tier to tier on the FundMe plan. And what I call double jeopardy, where the scores really matter, what's going to happen on the FundMe to Infinity plan. A true one-time out-of-pocket payment. Now we talk about the FundMe 247, the future of funding, and we introduce the Infinity plan. As I alluded to earlier, your 2 referrals, look what happens, $10 a week, $43 a month. If you go out and get 4, you get a 20% match. If they average 4, and you go down 2 levels, you now have 20 members, or $38 a week, $163 a month, and $1,900 a year. $1,900 a year to many people on this call tonight means absolutely nothing. But ladies and gentlemen, Jim Rohn was talking before we come on here, and he was talking about you must be disciplined with small numbers. You develop your skills, you develop your leadership capabilities, and you develop a mindset that will turn into a flow of abundance by rolling your sleeves up and helping people where this could actually change their life. If you start having people who's never generated anything before just generate $163 on the back end of this program, and they're also getting money on the front end, and in many countries, if they get $163 a month, they will be living like kings. You will have a major influence on these people, and they will learn to share it with everyone. What they need to be doing is be taught how to follow the steps to success so they will learn to succeed. So that $38 a week doesn't sound like much, but it will be a life changer to a lot of people that we're going to be talking to, because we're going after the masses. Now, if you're able to go out and get 8, and you help them get 4, you now have a 40% match. You now have just 2 levels, 40 people. That's $122 a week, $524 a month, $6,300 a year. That's with 40 people. That does not include the money that they're getting on the front end FundMe as they go from silver to gold, and gold to emerald, emerald to diamond, and diamond to crown. If you go out and refer 8, and they average 4, and they show 5 generations here, what happens? That's $1,400 a week, 6,000, wait a minute, 6,000 a month, and $73,000 a year. Now, there's going to be some people that they will not be able to even understand having 2,728 members in their group. This is where we kind of slow down a little bit and tell people that you can go one day at a time. If you refer 2 a month for the next year, you have 24 people that you've referred. For the next 2 years, that's 48, but what if you bump it to 50? If you really want people to get excited that are leaders, have them go in and put 50 personal referrals. 50 personal referrals. Everyone below them averages 4 and go down 3 levels and then 5 levels. 50, 4, go down 3 levels and 5 levels. Then go 50 who were average 7 and go down 3 and 5 levels. And you will understand what builders can do, because they will be generating more contributions with the 85, 90%, and 100% plans that we have in place than they have in any other network opportunity they've ever worked for that was legitimate. The key word being legitimate. We are a true co-op, member owners, and the admin have to work just like you do to build your organization. I'm looking forward to getting these videos caught up so I can just start training 3 days a week, and I can go out and start building my organization to where I can go 12, 15, 20, 30 people wide and work with those people and get to 50. But put it in realistic terms. If somebody just gets 1 a month for the next year, that's 12. 1 a month for the next year. 1 a month for the next 2 years is 24. And the way you're going to know how to handle these people will be the scale of 1 to 10 that I'm teaching on where they reside at talking to people, and then giving them their homework. Now, not everybody's going to follow through. I wish it would happen, but if I sit here and told people right now that you could generate $73,000 by just doing what I tell you, I'd have a long line of applicants, because people want to be told what to do. Here, as a leader, you're going to be finding coachable and teachable people to help them change their sense of direction. And you will find people, don't prejudge anyone, that'll be from 18 to 80 or above that will definitely make an impact in other people's lives. They're out there waiting to be found. And finally, we do the 12. There this is, and now look. Now remember, what happens if you get 1 a month for the next year? That's 12. What happens if they average 4 and you go down 5 generations? $2,200 a month, 4,992 people in your group, 118,000 a year. There are people who have just finished 4 years of college that are not making this type of money. This is a 6-figure income. You now become part of the upper 2% earners around the world. Let me say that again. You now become the upper 2% earners around the world if you start making 6 figures. We will teach you how to start with your projects, and in turn put money up to help you continue to fund the projects that are dear to your heart or needs that will help you. This is going for the marathon, not the 100-meter dash. So how much can you raise? We all know about this. It's one time out of pocket, $58. We got our little mascot. Yes, you can. How are we different? We've all seen this. This is from before. So don't need to cover this. Now, fund your projects. This is very important. FundMe 247 has launched a state-of-the-art, simple and effective crowdfunding platform where 100% of all contributions are given immediately to the contributing members to help fund their projects. Funds to pay off debts, medical bills, credit cards or student loans, a new dream home, the car of your dreams, or to help out the charity of your choice. Raise funds for a hospital or capitalize on a new business. You may know somebody that's sick. You may know somebody that's trying to raise funds to send. I came across some kids that were selling baked goods. They're trying to plan a trip from the Dallas-Fort Worth area to Florida. Well, they must be great kids at what they do because they're going all the way to Florida to do it. I told you this story where they came in at the place was getting ready to close. It actually opens early in the morning. It's kind of a restaurant that opens early and closes about 3 in the afternoon. And we were there at the end, and they came in with their baked goods and started giving them away when time ran out. So I reached into my pocket. I asked them what they were doing. I gave them a contribution. The people saw what I did next to me. They gave a contribution. The people saw what they did. Next thing you knew, they got more money by bringing the goods in and giving them away at the end than they had raised the entire day. The kids were ecstatic. Those are the type people that you have a good feeling about. Those are the type people that need help. You select the project of choice for the front page of your personal website at FundMe 247. We'll be in the process of either you using the MobiRise system that's in the back office to drag and type your own project, or have somewhere between 5 or 7 templates that before too long, when you sign up, you'll be able to choose a template of the project that you want to fund. This is make sure that we're going to be 100% compliant and that everybody is in this for the right reason. The other part of the equation is that you will have a link embedded or somewhere on your front page under your project. I don't know how it's going to be set up, but you can invite people to your page. And if for any reason they do not want to join FundMe 247, or they're a family member and they want to fund your project, then they're going to be able to click on a link and have the money go directly to you without joining FundMe 247. That in turn will help you funding your projects also. The whole purpose is ensuring that we're doing this for the right reason and that people see that it's legitimate and that we care about helping the masses. We'll talk about seeing the big picture, and then we'll congratulate welcome to the co-op community. So that's going to be the PowerPoint that I will record, and then we'll put that in until we get in all the different places. Also the V card, I'll have the link for this video, and it'll be in the V card along with the new logo. They'll be able to do it quickly, and it'll be up by Monday. It'll be up by Monday. And I appreciate everybody's patience along with everything that we're doing, and really thank you, because we could not have picked a better name than FundMe 247. It talks about everything we're doing. We're open 24/7, and it really does encompass the fact that we are trying to help the masses. Once again, when you sign somebody up, make sure you have them get in their back office and start doing their homework, set up a folder on their desktop using WordPad or Notepad and keep notes anytime they come to any class, anytime they rewatch the video. And I would suggest they watch the video over and over and over again, because repetition is the mother of skill. Repetition is the mother of skill. Now, we know it's difficult in the community tool chest to watch some of these videos that go 30 minutes, 40 minutes long. That's why we're doing little snippets. That's why we're cutting videos back for the training. We want to make sure that you have all the training, the steps to success, all the tools that you need, and that you're focused on the $58 one-time out-of-pocket. And that way, if people don't see the $29, they're not going to keep asking about it. One of the other areas is, you can see here on your website, we got it here for the $58. Get you into both programs. We also talked about changing, and we did change this. This is up now. True one-time out-of-pocket cost, why they should be in FundMe, $247. 5 tiers, proprietary FundMe, $247 to Infinity plan. A simple building block project builder included. Launch your FundMe project within minutes. And then I went through MobiRice and I did my project here. It's already up. Okay. Any questions? Well, I'll try to get Russ to cut this up to where we'll have it to where I'll stop here and it's only about 30 minutes long. And then if we need the Q&A, we'll add the Q&A separately. So any questions that you might have this time, let's go at it. And I'm here to answer your questions. And yes, we're working on some of the, for some reason, there's some of them's blurry, so I'm working with Zoom to try to find out why some of this is blurry for some people. Some people it's crystal clear, other people, we seem to, if you're on a iPad or a Chrome, a lot of people there seem to get it blurry is what I'm finding out. But we're trying to work on a solution with that with Zoom. Any questions? Don't tell me I did that great of a job. Sorry I was late coming on. Did you say when we would have a video that people we are giving our site can use? Yes. I just showed you the PowerPoint and I'll be recording it tomorrow morning. Real early when I'm by myself, when that's the only quiet time that I have. And then it will be posted. Russ will be recording it. Right now, Russ is not well and Mark's recording it. I've already recorded it 12 times and I finally got it to the point of what you've seen tonight, and I'll record the final version. Also, just so you know, let's bring you up to date here. Stand by a second here, let me find it. We have in an ebook, I have it's Crowdfunding Legal. I have it in a PDF. Also, our join and covering the scale of 1 to 10, I have it in a PDF. Both of these are going into the back office. I also have them in PowerPoints. I'll be recording them for training. So that is done. So people's been asking about that. I went through and covered a lot of information about crowdfunding and why it is legal and why you need to follow the process, and about money, the history of money, a little bit on the history of money, all the way going back to time. You should not explain the math of the FundMe to Infinity. The only thing you need to explain is just use the calculator. If you use the calculator, it will be self-explanatory. If you watch the video, it'll explain the $12.50 contributions in Tier 1. In fact, let me go back to it real quick. Hold on just a second. Bear with me. Right here. In Tier 1, the contributions are $12.50, Tier 2, $25, Tier 3, $50, Tier 4, $100, Tier 5, $200. You shouldn't explain it, let the video explain it, and then when you three-way people in, that should be real simple. All you have to do is have them look at this page, and it explains it. As far as the math on how we figured out the Fund Me to Infinity plan is proprietary, we're not going to give that out. All you have to do is plug in the numbers, and I've showed what happens if you refer to, and then did some other small calculations. Okay. Let's see here. Is there a typo there? Where's there a typo at? And I'll go through this again and check it before I record it. I just got this back today. Somebody just tell me, they'll tell me where it's at. You'll see the slide numbers down here. So if I go through it, if you see it real quick again, wherever it's at, just tell me what page and all. I want to make sure there's no I went through this kind of quick. Just let me know. It was a Fund Me on almost the last page. Okay, thank you, Ron. Glad to have you here, Ron. On this page? Nope. All right, I'll find it. Ron, you can call me after this and let me know where it's at. Okay, any questions? Right here. There is the culprit. Fund Me right there, the M. Bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, I'll fix that. Thank you, folks. I would have proofread it, but even I'm dyslexic, so even if I proofread it, I miss it every now and then. Pauline, the answer is yes. So the PowerPoint is the video. Are there plans? Okay. Jerry, you really need to get here. I covered this at length. We will be doing a professional video after they get everything done here by early next week, and it'll take a week to 10 days, and then we'll have that from that professional video. We will then do all the different languages. So we're asking that you use the languages currently and make sure you let everybody understand that there has been a change to Fund Me 247. But if you're using a different language, tell them to be patient and let them know that we are in the process of changing it, that we came up with a better name of Fund Me 247. There was a letter in the back office. Everybody has in the back office of why we changed it. So you have that information. It's an email in the back office of why we changed it, okay? So once we get this done, the PowerPoint, we will have another professional video done like the other one. And when it gets done, we'll put it in all the 20+ different languages. Jerry said, what is the ETA for the professional video? Here is our answer. Everybody should know this. ASAP, as soon as possible. We're moving at an accelerated rate. And by the way, the kudos, the congratulations, we had a smooth transition. We were down a little bit extra than we anticipated because we did not want to corrupt the database. We got 20,000 members, and when we moved over, we wanted to make sure that the database would not become corrupt. So that's why it took an extra 6 hours to make sure that everything was right, what we made sure it was right before we turned it back on. But people are telling us there have been companies that have been down for weeks, or people that's lost their merchant accounts for months, or people who have stopped selling product for months. So for what we've done, we feel very good about ourselves in such a short period of time. The number one priority is to make sure the back office, fully automated back office, state-of-the-art, works. And that is our number one priority. Our number two priority is the payments in and the payments out to help our members. So we've accomplished the first part. We're really close to accomplishing the second part. And what we want to do is make sure that we stay the course and we keep doing what we're doing at a pace to where we don't make mistakes. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, Pauline, that is correct. We did different languages because people talk different languages around the world. So we have it in over 20 languages. So you could actually have it to where it will be in different languages. And if you're talking to somebody, you'll be able to have them go to it and hear it in their language. The other part of the equation is on the B card, they're working on a new code. Now this may be 6 months down the road, but on the B card, you're going to be able to talk or type in English. And if you're talking to somebody in China, it'll come out in Chinese. If you're talking to somebody in German, it'll come out German. And if they talk back, they'll do it in German and it'll come back English. That's why that little 995 B card is something that you want to make sure you have, because the price will go up when that happens. Okay. My project, I've showed it before. I'll try showing it. This is not the night to do it tonight, Tim, but you can go to my site and take a look at it. I don't want to announce what the site is on here, but if you'll text me or something, I'll show you where it's at, or I'll talk about it in training. Do it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, a lot of people love the name. We spent a lot of time on the name, and this is real simple. Fund Me 247. 24/7 we're open, and 247 has huge significance on the Fund Me to Infinity plan, because we are the future of funding. Yes, thank you. It was a smooth move. Yeah, they can use Google Translation. That's true. Welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Here's somebody that's on this webinar and it goes from English to another language. Great. Through Google. All right. Any other questions? I want to be cognizant of your time. We're 44 minutes into here. And I like to get in the door. I'm a quick fella because it's hard to keep my attention. I've got ADD. They call me Rain Man. I'm good with math and numbers, and I love doing math problems or playing chess and stuff like that. But when it comes to, trying to remember stuff, I never trust my memory. I got my IQ's in the negative if you're going to trust my memory, unless it's numbers or has to do something with sports. Anything else? The leads and everything are in the back. Oh, by the way, on the leads, folks, if you can get a group together or in your group and everybody pitches in, let me show you something here real quick. This is a great question, so hang in here. We'll talk about this. I get distracted easy. Marketing tools. The V cards right here, the leads, but when you click on the leads, they've got a lead program to where you can get 600 leads for $121. They'll give you 30 leads a day, Monday through Friday. So if you get 6 people to pitch in $20, you could get 5 leads a day. Or if you get 5 people to pitch in whatever it is to $121, then you could get 6 leads a day. Or if you get 2 or 3 people, split it up. So you can get those leads, and they also, when you buy these leads, they'll send you an email, and Ron does training to where he has classes, live training and classes, where they'll call leads and show you how to talk to the people or what to leave. There's documents back here, what to leave on an answering machine. And I'm going to be tailoring it towards our program to where you can leave a message and they'll know it's for Fund Me 247 and they'll have an interest to call back. What you don't want to do is send an email out of the blue because you never contacted these people, because your results will not be worth anything. So you want to try to develop a relationship by either calling them or sending them an email with a specific introduction or leaving a message on their recorder. So there's all kinds of training. Rapid Funnel has it to where you can put the leads in once you talk to them and you start dripping on them. Okay? So if you do these things, and along with the social media, if you go up here to your, I don't know where the social media is at, but it'll be back up. They have it to where we got social media leads. Hold on a second here. It's under something else, but there's social media. They put it under something else. And people were looking for the 3 tiers now under my organization, the 3 tiers, and also the view to infinity that you can see what's going on. And somebody was talking about their project URL. When you use this design tool and you create it on Mobirise, they'll give you a link. That's where you put it at. It's in here, and it'll automatically go to your page. So when you create your project, if you use Mobirise, you put the project URL right there. Okay. We're not doing that. My understanding is the tools that we have right now, in my estimation, are a lot better than that. Number one. Okay. Thank you for finding that too. Are you talking about on the site? All right. Is it right here? Is this where you're talking about that there's a, let me turn off the, we don't need to record anymore. Everybody's dismissed if you want to go. I want to be cognizant of your time. If you got some more questions, you want to hang around, just stay here. But everybody, we're done. It's 49 minutes. I don't like to